Hello, 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 hello. Hello, my lovely subscribers out there in YouTube land. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Got Ronnie Bo coming on. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Sam. I thought about you the other day. I was going to send you an email. How are you, sweetheart? I miss our chats. Hi, Snowdrop. Am I early? Well, hey, Muff Muff. Well, I'm interviewing Ronnie Bo at 11. So that, and then I'm gonna then I'm gonna switch it and start talking about Megan because we got a lot to talk about with her. She got a lot of backlash from going down there to LA. Down there, interjecting herself in a way. Lizzie, uh, little plays. Hello, Lady Letitia. Hello, Lily plays. Hello, beautiful. I like your picture. You work out, it looks like. Are you a bodybuilder? You got. Hello? Hello? Oh, not you. Okay. Somebody you know. Hello, lovely Sam. Thanks for being here. Yes, Ronnie Bo should be here any moment. And I'm glad I came on early so that I can give you guys some time to come on in. We're going to talk about Ronnie Bo's life, his accomplishments, talk about a little P. Diddy stuff, Jay-Z, just talk about it, you know? Okay, he's still trying to maneuver his way in. Hello, Muff Muff. Yeah, hopefully you can come back in. Hopefully we're not having any issues. Hello, Michelle. I hope you guys enjoy Ronnie Bo. He's a sweetheart. He's going to tell us all about what's been going on in his world. Oh, good. Keep that, Snowdrop. Keep your theories. No. Play a little bit of his music. Okay, I think he's. Hello. I think he's having a little bit of issues with his internet. It's okay. People are still coming in. It's Ray Ripple Wrestler. Oh, that's her. Okay. You must be a fan. Yeah, I thought it was white, but it's blonde. Yeah, it is a little warmer. It's not as bright. Yeah. Okay, here's our Ronnie Bo back. Hello, Ronnie.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm all right.
I'm so glad you agreed to do this with me. I've been so excited since you agreed to do it. So thank you so very much. I do have some of your music. I'm just going to play a portion of it if you're okay with that.
Do I have it?
No, I have it.
Oh, what's good music you got?
Let me tell you what I have. It's called for the record. I'm not going to play it all. I'm just going to play like a clip, just the beginning clip of it, if that's okay.
Oh, you could do you. I don't care if you play it all. I just want to know which song you was.
That's the one I found on the internet. I was like, oh wow, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, do you? I mean,
Okay, here we go.
you can play it all. I haven't put out nothing recent, so I was curious about which song you
And
found.
I found. Okay. When did you record that one?
That was actually in 2022.
Yeah, it sounds recent. It
That I
sounds
mean
like it's recent.
that was almost 3 years ago. That's what I mean about recent. But I am working
Yeah.
some new stuff that'll be out this year. But yeah, that was almost 3 years ago.
And you write your own stuff? You write your own music?
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty awesome. Well, you're a writer anyway, because you write books, and we're going to get into that. Okay, I'm going to play it. Okay, we're going to hear a little bit of Ronnie music, guys. See what it's working with.
Yeah, man. All right, well, I'm gonna let this shit go, man. I'm gonna drop this shit, man, and let it go, man. Ronnie gonna drop on you pussy guys, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Time to set this record straight. People believe what they want to believe. You know, like one thing on social media, but when y'all see me in the streets, y'all know what it is. Y'all know the real, bro. Believe in rumors. Y'all know them niggas phony as fuck. Call you my brother, that mean I love you. Niggas run up on you on bus. Hurt me to see you become a sucker. Why you cut the hoes on fuck? You let them turn us against each other. I paid the rent when you was struggling. I felt off that much of nothing. Why you didn't throw me something? Now you telling hoes on broke when you just not getting money. On Facebook like you want smoke, but you see me and try to hug me. On that fucking in front and making assumptions that ain't how I'm coming. Niggas are coming social media, but in public they fucking running. Bro, they know you bluffing. We could have been superstars. I couldn't eat and watch you starve. Cause I'm not fake like you. He pissed cause I'm fucking this bitch. We could have been superstars. I couldn't eat and watch you starve. Cause I'm not fake like you. He pissed cause I'm fucking this bitch. Tore an extra clip, 30 in this bitch. Shoot to kill, ran it up. Rich, you still ain't on shit cause you ain't real. Took a road trip, plugged through 4 bricks cause I'm a hustler. I know them niggas is rats, but I still love them to my brothers. Still love you niggas.
That's just a taste of Ronnie Bo's music, and he's currently making more. So watch out for him in the future because he is coming. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So, Ronnie Bo, why don't you tell us just a little bit about yourself real quick?
Well, my name Ronnie Bo, of course. I come from the trenches. I grew up in the 53206 area code of Milwaukee, and that was later discovered as the highest crime rate area code in the United States. So just to give you a little insight into the type of environment I come from. And I started, selling drugs when I was 11 years old for school clothes, video games, food, stuff like that. So I ended up in the system at a very early age. I caught my first case when I was 12. Then I started doing time when I was 14. Caught a case when I was 14 for shooting up somebody's house. And I've been in the system since then and still in the system now because I'm on federal parole for distribution of heroin.
Okay, and so while you were in there, you were educating yourself. I understand that you wrote some books, that you spent your time doing productive things instead of doing the things that everybody else was doing, coming in and out. But you, like you just said, your mission and goal is, pretty much is to stay out of the system. But while you were in there, you wrote a few books. What books did you write? If I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, you said it correctly, but we could rewind it a little bit because before I started writing books, I was rapping. And as you can see the video, I rap, but that's what I was doing before writing books. I was actually on the verge of blowing up as a rapper mainstream before I got locked up again in 2010. Like I had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So go ahead. No.
No, I was just explaining that I had things going on at the time. I had something going on where Lil Wayne and his Young Money group stole one of my songs, and around the same time, I had like a bidding war with all the major labels, like trying to offer me a deal, and then I got locked up. So I was locked up. I was discouraged, and I was trying to find a way to stay productive. And my mom always told me that I was a good writer. And even the inmates, like my cellmates, when you in the cell with somebody and you write certain letters, sometimes you'll show your cellmate and say, "Look, I just wrote this to my girl. What you think?" You know what I'm saying? How you think she gonna react to this? You know what I mean? So all my cellmates used to be like, bro, you cold with writing? Could you write me a letter to my girl? Stuff like that. So that's when I realized that I had a gift for just writing in general. So I was thinking like, well, I could write a book then, you know what I mean? And I could stay productive that way. So I wrote my first book while I was locked up in 2011, published it 2012. And then I wrote a few more books since then.
Do you plan on writing any more books in the future?
I got one that's supposed to come out actually tomorrow, but I'm not satisfied with the finishing touches, so I might have to revise some things and before I let them release it. But yeah, I got one out. Well, coming out tomorrow called "The Conspiracy to Colonize Our Culture."
Oh. I'm getting a copy of that one when it comes out for sure. Actually, I want every book.
I got you. I'm gonna just send me your email. I'm gonna just email you all the ebooks for free.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna do that. Now, you said that music is your first love, because I read too that at 9 years old you wrote your first song. You were writing at 9. You were inspired by Tupac. Yeah, I did some research on you, Ronnie Bo.
Wow, where you find that at?
It was on Wiki. Yeah, Wiki. You on Wikipedia too. You're out there.
Wow, that's
Google
crazy.
yourself. Mm-hmm.
That's actually true. I know that was out there, but that's actually true. I wrote my first verse. That is, I wouldn't call it a whole song, but I wrote my first verse when I was 9, and everybody that I rapped it to from my neighborhood, they was excited about it. So every time they'd see me, they'd be like, man, rap that one song or that, you know. Yeah, so that's when I realized I had a talent there, you know, when I was 9. So yeah, I guess I guess I grew up fast and started getting into what I feel like my calling is at a very early age. Even with the selling drugs and the criminal lifestyle, I think it may sound crazy, but I think that was my calling, because now I put that lifestyle behind me, and I had time to sit down in prison and actually reflect and analyze myself and learn a lot of things. You know, prison was always like college to me, because all I did was study while everybody else was playing board games or playing basketball or doing recreational things. I was actually studying. And the only time I played a board game was chess, and that was because chess is a mental exercise. It helps you think strategically, it helps you with patience, and a lot of other things that you can apply to real life. So yeah, I played chess, but other than that, I was always into some books, and it wasn't no novels or nothing that you could read for entertainment. It was things that you could actually learn from and apply to life and teach to others and help people. So yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was, huh?
Sorry. Go ahead. Finish your sentence.
No, I was saying I think it was a part of God's plan for me to go to jail and go through everything I've been through, because now I'm in a position to teach the youth, you know, the ins and outs of that and how to avoid, you know, even dealing with that lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's a temptation, and people where I come from, especially the youth, is easily tempted into dealing with that lifestyle, because we come from poverty and we come from environments where we surrounded by either drug abusers or drug dealers. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I want to be like them or do I want to be like them? You know what I mean? That's the only thing in our environment. Then when we go home, we face the same circumstances, because our parents are either drug addicts or drug dealers. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
it's
Mm-hmm.
like which way do we turn? And then we see the drug dealers thriving. They driving nice cars. They got jewelry, money, wearing designer clothes, or at least any type of decent clothes. So it's like, then that's the path. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a drug dealer. And I just want to be able to broaden the youth perspective to see, because in those environments where we come from, that's all we see. But if we could broaden the perspective and see that there's more than life than that, then I think it will open up doors of opportunities, and they will see that they have other options other than going the route that I went.
That is so wonderful, because I like the fact that you have no regrets. Like your life, you know that God has ordered your steps to where you are today. And like you said, you're reaching back to the community to help those that may be straying the wrong way, especially young youth, kids that are in a certain area. Because when I looked you up, it did say that where you came from, what part of Milwaukee was like drug infested and a really bad area. And so it did speak about that. I'm from Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and my sister is too. She's up there. I think she's somewhere on 58th Street or something like that, or 76th Street. I'm not sure, but no, Fond du Lac, Capitol, all places. So very familiar with Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Small little town, not that big. Are you still in Milwaukee?
Yeah, unfortunately, but
Where would you like to be?
where would I like to be?
At what state?
You said, where would I like to be?
Yes.
I mean, it may sound crazy, but I actually love Milwaukee. You know what I mean? But I know that it's not the environment for me no more. So
Right.
I just want to I just want to move around to somewhere where I don't have to deal with certain things. Like even with my friends and associates, some of them are still in the street. So when I want
Okay.
them or they want to see me and we kick it, then I got to be around the same things that got me in the feds. And
Yes.
it's like I love them and I don't knock what they doing at all. It's just like I can't be a part of that no more. And then
Yeah, you're on a different path.
yeah, and with me being in the spotlight now, it's like I can't. You know what I mean? That'd be stupid
Right.
for me to be getting all this attention in the media and for me to still be behind the scenes selling drugs and robbing people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's
Yes.
yeah, I
Extra careful.
yeah, for sure. So I just want to get out the environment for certain reasons, and then even like your past hunts you, like I said, I lived a very imperfect life, so I really sold drugs to the community. I really robbed people before. Uh, I wouldn't say that I was ever like no pimp, but I did have a lot of female friends, and they was willing to do whatever for me. You know what I mean? So people will put certain titles on you, thinking like because you deal with all these females that you got to be a pimp or this or that. But it's like that stick with me here. Like people here see me as still just a drug dealer or whatever else that's associated with
Oh,
and I'm not a part of the lifestyle no more. So I feel like if I could move outside of Milwaukee and go to anywhere else, I won't deal with that prejudice where everybody perceiving me as still a drug dealer or still caught up in the street lifestyle. I think it'll give me like a fresh start.
you should come to Texas. Texas. I left Milwaukee coming to Texas. I was I think 20, 21, and my boyfriend had just cheated on me and had a baby. And I was hurt and upset. And I was like, I didn't have anything going on, nothing. I think, staying with my mom or I had my own place or whatever. But I didn't have anything when I came to Texas. I didn't have a car. I didn't have a couple of $100s, but I said, let me just change it. Let me change my environment. So I definitely understand what you mean about changing the environment. And ever since then, I've just been flourishing. So you just never know where God is going to put you and take you. So I can't wait to find out what your next chapter is. Okay, I got a list. But you're answering all the questions, so it's like it's just flowing. So thank you again for being here, Ronnie Bo. Now I heard about your uncles too. They raised you as well? Or you hung around them when you grew up? You were growing up with your uncles?
The thing I wouldn't say that they so much raised me, but they were in the same household that I grew up in. Like the sad thing about it is that one of my uncles still stay in that household, which is a home that my granny owned, and he never moved out of there. Like he like 50 years old now. And he never had his own crib. He never moved out with no girl or nothing. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
that just show, like, not to talk bad about him, but it just shows
Right.
that it's miraculous for me to have the accomplishments that I have coming from that type of environment where it's like
Right.
it's just so low life. People don't even want to do nothing with their life. But yeah, in that household, they was the most active people in my life, I guess you could say. And they of course wasn't there mentally. They wasn't stable mentally. So they part of the reason why I just became so uncivilized, because they would be alcoholics and they would just willingly, here, you want some liquor, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 9 and 10 years old,
9
probably.
and 10.
Yeah, probably younger than that. You know what I mean? And sometimes I used to drink it because it used to make you feel a certain way. But
Right.
yeah,
I remember when I was taking my first drink, I was stealing it. I stole it from me and my sister. We were on our way to school one day. I said, let's do it. I was so drunk when I got to school. And the teacher was like, there's something wrong with you. I was like, what's wrong with me? But anyway, the things you do. I've done some stuff. So that's interesting. So you're about to write another book. It's coming out any moment. When you write your music, do you write about things that are personal to you, or do you just write about if it rhymes, it's good? How do you determine what you're gonna talk about?
See, when I started off and my music was successful, I used to everything came from the heart, like in my experiences. And I think that's why everybody was able to resonate with me. But as I start to see music as like a business, like managers or other producers used to be like, you need a hit, you got to write something like this. So it stopped coming. It wasn't coming from the heart no more because I was trying to like create something that I feel like they wanted to hear. And I lost my fan base because of that. So now I'm back to everything that I'm coming out with now is coming straight from the heart again. And I think that that's going to win my fan base back over and extend my fan base to people all over the world who could relate to, the things I'm speaking upon.
Will you tell us the names of your current books that you currently have?
The first book I put out was called The Holy Trap Scriptures, that is. And I really felt like God was working through me to write that book. So I put a holy title within it. Then my next book was Value of the Vagina, which is a women's empowerment book. And I wrote that book because my experiences with women, like not all my experience with women been bad, just for the record, but I grew up not really appreciating the value of women. So I grew up like as a teen, like mistreating women. And then as I got older and I understood why I was mistreating women, it was really because of my environment. It's like that's where I come from, like seeing people want to be pimps or hearing rappers saying bees ain't this, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
that's the mindset that I developed. But when I got older and even listening to people like Tupac, you know what I'm saying? It helped me to see women in a different perspective. And then I realized like anytime that I ended up in a bad situation, it wasn't my so-called friends that was there. It was always a woman. And it was crazy because sometimes it was a woman that I probably mistreated. And they were still trying to be there and help me and do whatever I needed them to do. So it's like that made me appreciate women more. So I just started reading about the history of not just Black women in general, but more so Black women. But I also read this one book that was written by a white lady called The Female Brain. And she was a psychologist. And she was just explaining, like, based on her psychological studies, how females think all the way from infancy through menopause, all the way up to old age, you know what I mean? And that helped me understand women a lot more too. So I put all that knowledge into a book, and then just me being somebody that female friends would come to openly and know that I wouldn't judge them. Like a lot of my female friends would be actually just that, female friends who would have boyfriends or baby daddies and come to me like, Bo, this is what I'm going through. How you think I should deal with this situation? And some of the situation, like I had to be honest, like, man, dude just insecure, man. Like, leave his ass alone. Find you, you know what I'm saying? Find you somebody better. But I always was real, even if they was wrong or the dude was wrong. I always was just honest with them and gave them honest opinion. So it was like I realized, okay, females look up to me. They take my advice. So let me get them some real game and put it in the book so I can make it available not just to my female associates or sisters or aunties, but every female in the world.
That is so awesome. Like the way you have to, realize the value in women and how you learn from different things, how you learn from just growing up and learning from different women and just learning the value of a woman is awesome, Ronnie. I've heard you speak about that before. Let's say hello to the lovely Madgie. Hello, Madgie.
Hello, Ronnie. Hello, Lady Latisha.
Hey, Magic.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, beautiful. We're just chatting. Ronnie's telling me about his life story and, his books and his music. I haven't got to the Diddy and Jay-Z question yet. Do you have any for Maggie?
Yeah, I do have some questions for you. Did you ever think about writing The Power of the D?
Man, crazy, man. That's crazy, but I did because not based on my own experience. Like I never like to sound arrogant, but I realized that I had a major impact on females, and some of our dealings was only just that. You know what I mean? Like they'd be crazy about me, and it's like we never even went on a date. We never together.
Yeah.
Like everything that we ever did together was based on this, and I never said that we together or nothing. But now you want to cuss out other girls because you feel like they like me, or you want to tell me I can't talk to other girls. We never been engaged. Like, so it's like, okay, I realized the power of that too. And I feel like it's got to be a balance, because it's crazy. Like, believe it or not, my own brother, before he died, he skimmed through the Value of the Vagina book, and he was like, bro, you stupid. Why would you give them all the game, bro? Like, now they, you know what I'm saying?
The secrets.
No, for real, because he like, now they gonna be able to turn the tables on us, bro. Like, you
exactly.
stupid. Why would you put it all in the book?
Oh, I'm sending my sister a copy of this book. Yes, she needs a copy.
Yeah,
I need a copy. I'm busy with The Power of the D. I need The Power of the V.
No, that's coming. That's coming though, because over the summer, like I could have died because it was this one female, and we just had like a sexual relationship, and we was like arguing. I'm on the highway, we arguing in the car, and I'm telling her, you don't know how to act. You not getting the D no more, and I'm gonna no, for
cut
real.
it off.
Like,
I know. That's why I'm laughing.
No. So yeah,
now
I'm telling her
go
that.
off the road.
No, and I'm telling her, look, I'm finna drop you off and go deal with this other girl who calling me, because you know what I'm saying? So she just snapped. We on the highway. I'm driving, and I'm going at a nice little speed. So she get to scratching my face up while I'm driving, and then I'm trying to like stiff arm her, get her off. You know what I mean? And that's working. But then she somehow get over to where she grabbed my shirt and pulling me this way, and I'm like, dude, we on the highway. Like, what are you doing? And
just because you were see another girl. Ah, damn.
Yeah, and cut them off.
We are crazy. But
yeah, so
doesn't The Power of the D also goes with other men? Because I can see that Ratchet is jealous of your power.
No, a lot of men are, I'm sure.
I don't like to mention people's names because they I don't want to give them no importance, but I had texted him a few females from off his page, because I give my number out on interviews, so they was texting me and showing me that he was hating behind the scene, because one of them was like, I like your guy, Ronnie Bo, and stuff like that. And he got offended by that. And then he ended up blocking her because she basically told him about herself, like, you can't get mad because, like, I don't mess with you. Like, I'm just saying I like him. He cute, and that's it. So he was really mad about that. So I texted him to show him that I got the receipts. And
Exactly.
I got receipts of other things like him. He had a case for tampering with kids. You know what I mean? So when you come from something like that, you're not qualified to even speak on somebody like me. Like, I've been a stand-up guy my whole life. The only times I've been locked up was for selling drugs to provide for myself and my people, or carrying a gun to protect myself and my people. Other than that, I don't have no ignoble things like that in my past,
Exactly.
period. You know what I mean? So he not even qualified to speak about me. And I mean, I got something for him. I've been loading up on a lot of people. I'm exposed. Some of them, they get a pass because they don't get enough views for me to react to that. You know what I mean? I would be helping them if I react to them and they not get enough attention. But for everybody else, like it's gonna be a lot of viral headlines coming up soon about a lot of people.
Ooh.
I heard there's a list.
Yeah, I got like a little hit list, but I'm gonna kill them with kindness, not with violence.
What is kindness for you, Ronnie?
Well, just I'm not gonna be like how they be, and just I don't have hate in my blood to act how they act. So there's no other way for me to kill them really other than with kindness, but just to expose the truth and have proof, that's enough. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me, but if y'all have proof, like people trying to get me locked up, I'm on federal paper. So if they had proof, trust me, I would be locked up already. But
Exactly, yeah.
they calling my PO and nothing, and even my PO like, well, it's people saying this and that, but we don't have any proof, so we can't do nothing about that. And I'm like, yeah, I know you don't have no proof. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Exactly,
and I know
exactly.
you would lock me up if you did. So yeah, man, let them say what they want to say, and when you get some proof, do something about it. Until then, like, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear what they calling and saying, none of that. Like, lock me up when you get proof, and that's that.
And are you used to men being jealous of you?
Good question.
Yeah, and that did a lot of damage to my friendships too, because it's like people who I saw grew up seeing as brothers who I really love, they would see it don't even gotta be like the success. Like, we could both be doing the same things and making the same amount of money. But if they see the impact that I have on females and how females treat me better than they treat them, then it's like for some reason that caused them to be envious and jealous, and then me, I'm a third out person. Like, I could see through all this. Like, you can't even hide your envy and jealousy towards me. I might act like I don't see it, and I might not even react until it's too late. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been seeing that my whole life, and it's like damn, bro, like, you envy me and you gonna allow this to mess up our bond just because you like this girl and she like me. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
it's been a lot of situations like that, but I don't blame them. Like, I understand, some people just, and then God didn't even bless every man the same way. You know what I mean? So they might not be satisfied with what they I'm just saying, got down there, but you know what I mean? Like, God gave me something. He gave me something for a reason. You know what I mean? And whatever that reason is, like, thank God. You know what I mean? But
Exactly. Bless the Lord.
Yeah.
Because people talk a lot about the rivalry between women, but sincerely, because of you, I have now seen what is rivalry between men. like always
Yes.
attacking your look, like, oh, you just want him because he's a little light skin. I didn't know men were acting this way.
Yeah,
That light skin, his eyes. Yeah, they're messing with Ronnie Bo for sure.
light skins don't even supposed to be in style no more. Like
Right.
it's supposed to be dark skin with dreads now. So it's like leave me alone, man. Go mess with the dreadheads, dark skin dudes now. You know what I mean? They in style now.
And yet they keep on, like I said, I've never seen that. I thought it was women that could be catty, but you're causing straight men to actually lose their shit because they can handle. I thought it's so funny.
But no, I don't even think that they straight, to be honest. Like one of the dudes, he obviously he don't care. He let it be known that he not straight. And then the other dude who you mentioned, like, believe it or not, but I think because he admitted that he knew him, but I think that's his boyfriend. And then you gotta look at this.
Oh,
look at the title. Both of them got they channel named this similar things. One of them is, you know what I mean? So it's like a boyfriend girlfriend thing. But one of them want to give. I think he not so much gay as the other one, so he probably like females too. So he don't want people to know that he go both ways. But based on what I study, like, it's people who don't send me their address and everything. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't publicize these things. And it's not that I'm finna do nothing with it, but they done told me a lot about these dudes. So now it put me under the impression, okay, this was going on. Like, this guy sent the other one off on me, you know what I'm saying, to say things, and then he turned around, act like he on my side, and then he exposed himself. But they really in cahoots, and they really got a boyfriend girlfriend thing going on with each other.
I wouldn't be surprised. The first R is known to mess with other YouTubers, so and is that a situation that has been hard for you throughout your whole life, or did you get like a glow up when you were like a teenager?
Well, when I was young, right, you know, coming from the environment, some of the same dudes mess with the same females. So it was this one particular female who had dealt with multiple of us, and they was going around telling their friends, like, Ronnie Bo got a third leg. You know what I'm saying? Like, he some along those lines. But they were saying the opposite about the other dude. So it was like, since then, the females wanted to see what our girl was talking about since then. But it got worse, like, when, like, to the public, like, nationally and internationally, who just figuring out about me, they don't know that back home in Milwaukee, I was a star already. Like, I was selling out shows here in other close parts of the region. So I was already, like, big. So when my peers who grew up with me saw that, then it was like, this too much. Like, that's when the hate really started to show. Like,
with the music and the women and the fame,
the money,
became famous. When I was reading about you, it said that you are a local star, and you were just about to hit mainstream media right before you got into a little trouble. It does say that. But it does say that you have a promising career, and that you have what's coming is even more exciting. So,
are you more concentrated on the music part or the changing the black community part with Trump?
I really like lost the passion for music, but then I realized, like I was explaining to Letitia earlier, that when I first started, everything was coming from the heart. And then, you know, when the business aspects came in, I was writing just to create a hit for certain markets. It was about marketing, and you got to write something romantic for the females, or you got to do some they can dance to. So it wasn't coming from the heart no more. So now with me having newfound fans, not just nationally but internationally, and people are becoming more curious about my past and my music. I want to, I'm gonna re-release the music that I had out then, to new beats and re-record it and represent it to the world. But I'm also working on all new things to speak on, like the growth and development side. You know what I mean? And right now, yeah, like I'm getting up in age, so I don't want to focus on music. I want to do more things like Malcolm X and Dr. King and Fred Hampton and them was doing, because I feel like I'm in a position to do that, and I feel like that's more needed in our culture than more music.
That's awesome. Can I ask you how old you are? You don't have to tell me. How old are you?
I'm 38.
Oh, okay. You look younger than that, of course.
Black don't crack.
Like you're in your 20s, but you're very mature, very smart and intelligent. So you're easy to talk to. Easy to talk to.
Thank you.
And which book are you the most proud of with all your book?
Well, I would have to say Value of the Vagina, and that's because that's the most popular one. I'm actually about that book more, and I really have a lot of females who came to me and said, like, it's females on my dead brother who don't even came to me crying and said, Bo, that, like, when you mention this part and that part, you know what I'm saying, it touched me this way, and I'm so proud of you. I never thought that you could write something like this. I never thought that you see females like this, and that touched me, because like I said with the first book, I felt like God worked through me to write it. And when I wrote the second book, like I was really communicating with God and praying and saying, what should I write about next? And then it was like God just told me to focus on that. Like, it's a lot of misguided females who've been hurt and been misled, and I think you're in a position to teach them and get them on the right path. So I put my all into that. And what's crazy, like the first book, it took me a while to write, but the second book really seemed like it came from something divine more so than the first, because I was in jail when I wrote that one too, and I had just had to like beat up somebody, right? So I was in the hole for beating up somebody. And while I was in the hole, all I had was like a pen and pad, and I was already thinking about writing this book. So it's like, okay, I'm on 24-hour lockdown now. Like, I'm not even finna go to sleep until I write a chapter at least per day. Then if I write a chapter, I'll go to sleep. And so I had that goal every day I was there. I wouldn't go to sleep until I completed a full chapter. And within like a week, I had a whole book done.
Wow.
Wow.
Some people in the chat want to know, is your book still available, and how can they get it if it's available?
Yeah, one is available everywhere books are sold, including Amazon. Well, three of them are, but two of them are 2016 editions, and that's Value of the Vagina and the Holy Trap Scriptures, because I originally published them in 2012. Then I made new editions, updated and revised in 2016. And then I did the same thing in like a year ago. So I actually have a whole new chapter to Value of the Vagina. And that one, matter of fact, I have it available online now. I got to get the link, but that's the one I've been sending everybody for free through emails, for texting the number and inquiring about it.
I like your Ronnie Bo funds God's plan. I love that.
How do you come with your title? The Value of the Vagina is such an interesting title.
No.
Yes, the value of it. I love it.
What's crazy, I was wrestling with like 4 different titles, and I just felt like that one would stand out the most. And then I was asking like female friends and even other male friends, like, which one you think would stand out the most? Man, mostly everybody said value of the vagina. So it's like,
Yeah, I like the title.
That's smart.
It's a conversation piece for sure. It makes you want to open it and read it. The value of it, what makes it valuable, and so very interesting title.
I don't know if you already asked that, but if you could say, what is exactly the value of the vagina?
Well, for one, the most significant thing is that I came out of a vagina. You did, and she did, and I think everybody else did. And
Yes.
Starts there, right?
and before you come out of that vagina, you like held in this little womb thing for like 9 months to where it's like God nurturing you and preparing you in this little womb thing. So that alone is very significant. And then like most men won't admit it, but I realized it just from studying psychology and history and how a lot of wars were started because of a woman. So I realized like women are way more powerful than men give credit to. Like, for one, you can't, well, for straight men, that is, I don't think that they can think of a better feeling than when they are, having intercourse with the woman. I don't think nothing really feel better than that. You know what I mean? So the thing with women is that if females realize that, like, you could give a man his greatest like experience in paradise through you, but if you give it away easy, then this female giving it away easy, then it's no longer appreciated, because even though it's so valuable and so much desired, it's like it comes easy. So the book is basically teaching females like, y'all got to value that a lot more. Y'all can't give it away so easy, and then you will be treated a lot differently. Like, if you don't value that part, then most men, that's all they want from you. So if you get that easy, then it's like, what else do you have to offer? You know what I mean? Like, you can't, you know what I mean? So I think people just got to like read the book, because it's way deeper than that. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
examples. I just gave 2 examples, but it's probably 20 very significant examples of why the vagina is so valuable.
It is so funny because it seems like evidence, but for real, most people act as if the vagina has no value.
Right.
I mean, in the book, I got this little scenario, right, where I said if all females in the world will agree to go celibate for a year, then the whole world will realize how valuable it is. Because
that is true.
Wasn't there a movie where, like, back in the day, there was this movie, it was a true story about women not giving their husbands or their partners sexual intercourse, and
Chirac.
Okay, I don't remember
Chirac.
the name of, okay. They made
With Samuel L. Jackson and Nick Cannon.
Did you see the movie?
No, but I gotta watch it for sure. Now, somebody else told me about that, but the crazy thing about that is that my book came out way before that, and
no,
wow, I really think that, because somebody else told me when they read that part of the book, they said something like that about a movie. I guess that's the one they talking about, but that my book came out before the movie, so they probably took the scenario from the book.
Exactly. Because that was the point. They were like, yo, if women close it for like, there will be no gang war anymore. So it was a really interesting movie because I just love Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, and that's true though. Like, not just that, but a lot of things could begin and end with that. Y'all got the power, you know what I mean? And I wrote the book because I want females to know that. And you got to think it's when you look at history of religion, you don't hear about many female prophets. I don't think it is none really to the levels of the Jesus and Muhammad's and Buddha's. But I mean, in the book, I explained that it's time for a female prophet to arise and, you know, show that they can display the teachings of this book in their everyday life and inspire other females to understand the value of their vagina. And that alone would change the world, because once females realize they value, man will have no choice other than to conduct themselves different. Because now, like, at the most, man feel like all I need is some money, a nice car, a chain, and I can have any female I want. But if those standards change to where, no, you got to have this, and that in order, and then you can possibly have any female you want, then the status quo will raise, and they will have to follow either follow the trend or go to jail for rape or something like that.
Exactly. But okay, so it's because in your own life you saw that a lot of women were not valuing themselves, and because of that, men were treating them like they were nothing.
Yeah.
Is there like an example that particularly like come to mind?
Well, I could use my own experience because I'm not perfect, but it was females who I met that I felt like should have standards. They had a lot going on, but when it came down to it, the first night that we saw each other, we ended up having sex. You know what I mean? So like, this was still way too easy, because what if this was all I wanted from you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I told her that though, and we still cool now because I opened up and told her that, like, I hope you don't do this all the time. And she
Right.
swore that no, it was just something about you. We was vibing, and it was just like, trust me, I don't do this. But it's like, okay, that could have made me just leave you alone right there, and then
Right.
I got what I wanted out of her, and I'm moving on. And
Mhm.
she took heed, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
usually like when you first meet a dude, before you get it up, and I teach this in the book, it's a personality that you get from man when you first meet them, up until you get that up, and then you get a whole nother personality after you get that up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, if the men only wanted that, for sure.
yeah. And most of them, sadly, I mean, that's all they can see. That's all they
Mm,
that's all they can really see. They don't see that, like, they probably never had like a real woman who like actually really nurture them and assist them and really conduct themselves as they other half. So they don't really understand how important it could be to have a woman, another half who actually with you. You know what I'm saying? And in all aspects of life, like, we in this together. So I mean, I can't blame them, especially if every female just gave it up real easy, and that's all they wanted.
Do you hope, like, not hope, but not even don't hope that, do you see yourself married one day?
I want to, but I mean, it's not that I'm difficult, it's that I'm enlightened, and I want whatever female that I do that with to also be very enlightened and to understand, because I'm disciplined enough to really commit myself to one woman. Like, I didn't have my fun in life, so I'm not like, every time I see a beautiful woman, yeah, it might catch my eye, but it's not like when I was young. It's like not like I get curious and then I want to have sex with that girl. I want to go get her number. I might look and be like, well, damn, she bad, but that's it. But I know I could focus on commitment with one woman, and for any woman to get that out of a man is valuable, and it should be appreciated, especially with somebody like me. Not to be arrogant, but I do have options. So if I commit to just you and I show you that it's just us, then I feel like a female should really appreciate that. Like, wow, he he really loved me. You know what I mean? Because he could go here and there, but he really want to be here, and that's it. So let me show him the same. You know what I mean? If I found the right one, yeah. But if not, then it's it's no
It's no big deal for the moment. For the moment, but I suppose that you will want like a Coretta Scott King.
oh
Is that her
who?
name? The wife of Martin Luther King.
Oh, Coretta Scott King.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like somebody, like even like she knew Dr. King was cheating, and she still stuck by it. And not that was okay, but it's like, I'm gonna give you a pass because I see you really trying to do something in life, and I'm gonna stick by you.
Right.
You gonna need me. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna let that ruin our marriage. You know what I mean? But sometimes you need that too, because I'm not trying to justify or make excuses for man, but when you in a certain position in life, you're gonna have a lot of females who attracted to you and desire you, and you got to really be strong mentally to not feed into it, because females are very beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you on tour and you know your wife is on another side of the country, and you're not gonna make it back to her for another couple months, and then this very beautiful lady is just throwing herself at you, it'd be hard. It'd be hard. Like,
It seemed like it would be, like, especially having a husband in the music industry and always on the road and touring, and then you don't get to see her often, and then here comes this big beautiful model coming up to you, enticing you. So I would assume that would be very difficult. Well, Ronnie Bo, I've kept you for an hour, and I do appreciate your time. But before I let you go, I want to know, what are your plans? Like, what do you have in store for the world coming up?
man, oh man, it's finna. I kind of want to hold back, but I'm gonna just give you a little, insight. But I have things going on where it's like, I guess Jay-Z is starting to take me serious, and then I have these imposters, and it's a lot of them. A few of them reached out already and said, were you talking about me when you did the interview with this person, or were you talking about me? They scared. All of them scared because they know I got them like by the balls. You know what I mean? And all I got to do is squeeze, and I'm gonna eventually squeeze.
Yes.
So yeah. And when I squeeze, whoa, it's gonna expose a lot of people, but it's gonna help my culture be able to see through what's really going on, and that's gonna put me in a better position to deliver God's message. So that's what we can expect.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I know I can get
That's
to
gonna
do,
be awesome.
yes,
I like
it
that.
really is.
Vengeance is mine. I like that.
Oh yeah. But I want to thank you so much for coming on. You too, Madgie, and Ronnie Bo. Thank you so much for coming on. I was so nervous. I was, and I appreciate Madgie coming on and helping me. You're such a delight.
We all good. You got to be comfortable, because I told you I'm your brother. We good. We could have had a regular FaceTime conversation and it would have worked out. So you could be comfortable with me. We good. Trust me. I got you. Whenever you need me, just hit me. I got you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. You're such a delight. Thank you, Ronnie Bo. Thanks for coming. I won't keep you any longer, but I definitely will be tapping on your door again soon.
Okay.
So have a wonderful day.
Okay, I love
Bye,
y'all.
everyone.
Love you,
Bye. Love
Ronnie.
you too.
All right.
Well, guys, wasn't that awesome? We got to enjoy Ronnie. I have 23 in the chat. Where is my subscribers? Where's my support, guys? I'm a little disappointed in the number 23 viewers. I usually have at least 50 or 60. Hello, Juanita. I see you out there. Thank you so much for putting Madgie's information up there, Sam and Christine. I do appreciate it. Now we have a live at 12:30, so I'm going to give you guys a break and I'll be back so we can talk about Megan. But I really hope you enjoy Ronnie Bo. He was a delight, a pleasure. I like his story because he talks about where he came from, how he got there, where he is right now, and where he's going. And I like his story. It's so powerful and it's so inspiring. I like the fact that he's helping. He likes to reach back and help the youth, the people that is in his community that are on the wrong path, like he experienced when he was younger. And I really appreciate him. He's God-fearing. I love that about him too. He's and he's straightforward. He's open and honest, and I love that he doesn't mind telling us what's going on. Let me play a little bit more of his video before I go. Now, his song is a little different. It's a little. Okay, we're gonna play just a little bit.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, I'm gonna let this shit go, man. I'm gonna drop this shit, man, and let it go, man. Ronnie Bo, drop on you pussy ass niggas, man. You know, yeah, man.
Time to set this record straight. People believe what they want to believe. You know, I like one thing on social media, but when y'all see me in the streets, y'all know what it is. Y'all the real, bro. Y'all can't believe it. Y'all know the niggas funny as fuck. You my brother, that mean I love you. Niggas run up on you on bus. Hurt me to see you become a sucker. Hoes on fuck, you let them turn against each other. I paid your rent when you were struggling. I felt like I had much of nothing. You didn't throw me something. I be telling hoes, bro, when you just not getting money on Facebook like you want smoke, but you sing it. That faking in front, they make assumptions that ain't how I'm coming. Niggas that come on social media, but they ducking running. Bro, they know you blood. Could have been superstars. I couldn't eat and watch you starve. Cause I'm not fake like you. He pissed cause I'm fucking this bitch. We could have been superstars. I couldn't eat and watch you starve. Cause I'm not fake like you. He pissed cause I'm fucking bitch. Tore his extra clip, 30 in this bitch. Shoot to kill, ran it up, got rich. You still ain't on shit cause you ain't real. Took a road trip, plug 4 bricks cause I'm a hustler. I know them niggas is stressed, but I still love them.
Still love you niggas, man. You don't know what the fuck going on. I'm trying to get down with that shit.
That's our Ronnie Bo. All right, guys. I will see you guys in about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna chit chat about Megan. Hello, Juanita. Where are you? My connection is terrible. I got a bad connection. Girl, Ronnie Bo cute. Isn't he a cutie pie? I already told him. Oh, okay. If you look him up, it's Ronnie Bo. He's from Wisconsin, Juanita. And he lives out there where Denise is. And he's a rapper. And he's in Milwaukee. And he's a local superstar. I wonder, does Denise know who he is? I just wonder. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'll be back at 12:30. If I see 50, 60 people on there, I'm gonna be disappointed in my subscribers for not supporting me. They know this was a big day for me, and I appreciate my sister coming on. Love you, Muff Muff. Okay, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Sam, are you coming back? Juanita, if you want to come on at 12:30, they want to see you. My next stream is in 20 minutes. We're going to talk about Megan being there at the fires. Looking stupid. Everybody's pissed off at her for going down there. And I got a few clips I want you guys to see. So we'll see you soon. Hello, Ebony Jones. Okay, that sounds good. Oh, Snowdrop, you showed up for me. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys showing up. Ones that showed up, I appreciate it. And Ebony is, I haven't seen Ebony before. So hello, Ebony, and Muff Muff is back. Oh, I got a bad connection. That's not good. Hopefully the video is not horrible. Okay. Hello, Mandy. Thank you. I was nervous. I was so nervous. And he was like, you don't have to be nervous. We're brothers and sisters. We don't have to be nervous. And woo, calm a little bit. So, just a second. Maggie just. Okay. See you soon. Juanita, come back at 12:30. And they want to see you. So if you don't mind, jump on the live with me in 20 minutes if you can. Christine, you guys come back at 12:30, okay? In a few minutes. I hate my connection is. I don't know what's going on with my stupid connection. Anyway, if it does it on the next one, let me know and I'll fix it. Yes, I'm not really good at interviewing. Okay, so I got a lot to show you about Megan, about 3 videos. We'll go through them probably in an hour and we'll be done. Actually, let's just start early. I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. I won't wait till I'm going to call Juanita real quick. And then I'm going to jump on. We're going to start the live before 12:30. Okay. See you soon.